welcome to Katie.Pix. Today I'm inspired by one of my favourite places to go and grab a bite to eat. It's Wagamama's. I wanted to do a ramen recipe for a long time now, and I've kind of come up with a really super speedy cheats way of doing it. So don't get me wrong, don't go angry in the comments, you know, this isn't authentic. This recipe will serve about 4 people, and frankly, it's delicious. For this, we're going to kick things off with a nice big pan on our stove, get it right up to, yeah. That's on a high heat, and into that we're going to put a litre of chicken stock. Now I've gone and got some pre-made chicken stock, some decent quality stuff. You can just do this with a stock cube, or if you're feeling really fancy, then you can obviously make it yourself as well. Lovely, really nice and rich chicken. Now we're going to infuse that with a few of my favourite flavours, starting off with ginger. I love ginger. I love it, just couple of slices in some tea, beautiful. You want about 1.5 inch cube, and you're going to use a teaspoon to just give it a nice scrape, and it will just literally take the skin off, and that way you don't lose too much of the ginger either. That's going to go into our chicken stock as well. We're also going to add in a chilli. Now, depending on the heat that you fancy, obviously this one's quite a medium chilli actually, but I'm going to put in about 3/4 of that with the seeds as well, just so we can get a bit of heat in there. And then coriander. Now I know that this is a bit of a love-hate sort of herb, but for this it's not overpowering, it doesn't dominate the dish, but you want to take the stalks, save the leaves for later, leaves. And we're just going to take the stalks and cut them up really nice and finely as well. And then those are going to go into our stock to infuse. And perfect timing, and it's just come up to a lovely, lovely boil. At this point, we're going to add 400 mils of cold water. So that's going to go into the pan as well. At this point, we're going to take 2 chicken breasts. We are going to slice this really nice and thinly, and then this is going to go into our broth as well, and it's going to poach. So we're going to get lovely tender bits of chicken, and all those chicken juices are going to go right into the broth. And then let's give everything a bit of a wipe down, including my hands. At this point, your chicken is in, your coriander's in, your ginger's in, your chili's in, your stock is in, and your water to dilute it down a bit. We're now going to allow that to come up to a boil. Once it is boiling, you're going to drop it down to a medium to low heat and allow it to simmer for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so now we've got a nice clean board again. Whilst that is simmering lightly, we're going to prep our veggies to go into it at the end. So I'm going to start off with 100 grams of mushrooms. I've used chestnut mushrooms here, but button mushrooms and whatever mushrooms you fancy really. If you want to go a little bit crazy and go for some wild mushrooms and shiitake mushrooms, and you're welcome to go for it. Tidy up the ends a little bit. I have already given these guys a little bit of a scrub just to get rid of the soil. Lop off the ends and slice them up. Next we're going to add in some pak choy. Now it might not be something that you normally use, but it is very readily available now at supermarkets. So for this one you just pull off the stems, and it's beautiful. It's a really fresh leaf. It's got a lot of moisture in it, and it just, when you cook it off, it's just got this wonderful crunch to the dish. And I'm just going to tidy off the ends of them, just so it spreads between everyone. I'm actually just going to cut them lengthways as well, so straight down the strips. And then everyone gets that lovely bit of green and the crunchy bit as well. This has had about 9-10 minutes now, so actually my chicken is lovely and poached all the way through, so it's gone perfectly white and opaque. So at this point, we're going to add in a few more extra fragrances. So we've got here 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. My God, it absolutely hums. Yeah, but it adds a really nice salty level, and also a little bit of a vinegar level as well, just really nice and tangy. Again, with the saltiness, we're going to put 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. At this point, we're going to add in 100 grams of egg noodles. So these are just the dried ones you get in the packet, pop those in. And these are going to need about 2 minutes to cook, as is the rest of your ingredients with your mushrooms and your pak choy. So we're going to pop those in too. leave that to cook through for another 2 minutes or until your noodles have broken down and everything's softened up that little bit more. This has had another about 2-3 minutes on the hob. The noodles are lovely and soft and cooked through. The pak choi has wilted a little bit, but its vibrant green has come out, and we are ready to rock and roll. So I've got myself a little bowl here. Let's do this, try and do this without slopping it everywhere. Beautiful, and then we're just gonna finish this up with a little squeeze of lime in there. Oh, yes. Serve that on the side. A couple of chilies just to garnish. And of course, there's lovely coriander leaves as well that we saved from the stalks. Oh, there we have it. There it is, my absolutely delicious, super, super simple and speedy chicken ramen. Oh, I mean, I've just got to taste it. I love this part of the video. Just have to try it. I'll get some of the broth first. Oh, holy. Oh my God, that's so rich. That's so delicious. It's got that beautiful saltiness from all of the fish sauce and the soy, and that deep earthiness from the soy as well. I'm gonna have to try some of the chicken too. If you like this recipe, then please do click a little thumbs up, guy. And if you fancy seeing more, then subscribe as well. I'm here every single Tuesday creating recipes just for you guys. Mmm. That's really good. My face is sweating from the steam. Sorry, that was disgusting for you to see, but frankly, delicious. So, you know, I can only apologise so much. Until next time, people, I'm going to go eat this in the quiet so that nobody can see my shame. That is so good. Oh!